The first time Olani LaBeaud learned in detail about Juneteenth, a day in history that marks the end of slavery in America, was toward the end of high school, in an AP history class. She was in her first year of college at Cal State Long Beach when she heard about the Tulsa Massacre, a race riot in 1921 when mobs of white residents, some deputized and given weapons by city officials, attacked black residents and destroyed homes, killing more than 800 people and wounding many others. LaBeaud, who graduated from Summit High School in Fontana in 2017, learned about Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks in the classroom and during Black History Month, observed in February. But as a young African-American girl, she had to rely on her own curiosity and research skills to discover illustrious figures such as Sojourner Truth, an abolitionist and women's rights activist who was born into slavery but escaped with her infant daughter to freedom in 1826. After going to court to recover her son in 1828, Truth became the first black woman to win such a case against a white man. Why did I not hear about her in school? LaBeaud asks. What about Ida B. Wells, Toni Morrison and so many others? Why did I have to learn so much on my own? LaBeaud is not the only one asking such questions. A year after a nationwide reckoning with racism following the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis and a pandemic that disproportionately killed African Americans, black students, teachers and activists in Southern California and across the U.S. are demanding better black history programs in schools. They speak of an urgent need to give black history the context, depth and meaning it deserves. On Thursday, President Joe Biden signed a bill making Juneteenth a federal holiday, commemorating June 19, 1865, the day March. General Gordon Granger, who had fought for the Union, led a force to Galveston, Texas, to deliver the message that the war was over, the Union had won and now had the manpower to enforce the end of slavery. This came 2 months after the Civil War ended and after President Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation. African Americans have traditionally commemorated Juneteenth with readings of the proclamation, cookouts, food festivals and other activities celebrating African American history and culture. While many in the community are happy to see Juneteenth formally recognized by the U government, some worry that history lessons say little about the strife and struggle black people endured after that day and the systemic inequities that took shape in the next century. A report titled Inland Empire Black Education Agenda, released by the BLU Educational Foundation in San Bernardino in February, found that black history was among the top 3 priorities for black students and their parents, a finding that came as a surprise even to the study's authors at the time.